Everybody, welcome. My name is Rubydung. Welcome to today's episode. As you can see, I'm over here at the Nether water base. That is because I'm doing a little bit of work around here, but also it is a very special episode today. Today is because if you guys are not capable of looking at the calendar right now, yesterday was Halloween, and because of that, Halloween is my anniversary for the series, so that means today is the series anniversary, and we're going to be celebrating 4 years. 4 long years of the series going on. So, with that, I always try doing something special for each of my anniversaries, and today I want to do work on one of my legacy projects, which is the Hall of Episodes. So this thing goes on for quite a while. The problem is, the hall's not finished, as you can see. The hall needs a lot of expansion, and on top of that, I haven't been keeping the episodes fully updated. I'm only about 30 episodes behind, but 30 episodes is still quite a bit. It's not a, non-zero amount, so I still have to expand the hall to have all of those in. But I am wanting to get the hall nice and finished for the 4th year anniversary. Matter of fact, I want to get it more than finished. I want to get this hall fully expanded. So in case you don't know, this hall, I believe, is expanded up to go for if I remember I did the calculation, 700 episodes or so. So that's probably fine. I'm on episode 200, so that's still 3 to 4 times, a little in between. The number of episodes that I have done, so this is good for a while. Matter of fact, I haven't put all the signs in yet, so that might have just been for the number of signs I had. I can't remember, but yeah, this haul goes on for quite a ways, and then winds up ending over at a lava stream over there. But yeah, my hope is with today's episode that I can begin to expand this into the actual, being able to have the full hall length. There we go, here's the signs again. In which case, my main hope here is to actually be able to get a full count. I'm not sure how long I want to make this tunnel go for. My immediate thought is I'm wanting to go for, okay, I'm going to need to back off, so that way this guy doesn't destroy anything, like he just did. Okay, hitting signs, okay. My hope was not hitting any glowstone there, which is, he didn't. Okay, gosh darn it, I destroyed that myself. But anyways, guys, there we go. I need to get some replacement signs out here now. But my hope is with today's episode, I'm also going to need to fix that. I almost hit that zombie pigman trying to put out the fire. But my hope is with today's episode to be able to have this hall be able to be infinitely expandable and not have that problem anymore. That's also a very notable problem. So, I'm going to be getting some resources sorted out, and I also need to figure out how long I want to make this tunnel. I'm going to begin getting the resources sorted, so that way I can expand to what I've already made. Then I'll worry about the expansion, which I might expand it to the 4 digits, just to be safe, even though that's completely ridiculous. I don't know why on earth I would make it go that far, but just so I never have to do it again. This is 4 years, so I might as well expand for, oh god, how long would that be, 20 years? So, yeah, anyways, I'm going to go back to the main base, grab some resources, and I'll be back with you guys, hopefully with the tunnel being expandable. Alright, after a whole bunch of placing, I've gone down the full length of this tunnel as I run all the way down it. I also counted out the blocks. I didn't technically count it out, I just used F3 in order to get it a little bit quicker. But as you can see, if you notice, this part here was open to the outside of the nether where the signs were ending, and that is entirely closed off. And as I run down here, almost all of the side areas with all the signs was completely open as well. Matter of fact, if I run back here a little bit, you can see where a gas blew off some signs. That has been completely closed off in this area as I continue to run all the way down it. But this is a long length before eventually I get to an area where the signs completely ran out. And if I continue running down here, the tunnel still continues, going for at least a little bit longer before I go all the way down here. Baby pigman scared me there for a second. Before I get all the way here, and this is where I ran out of stone bricks and stone slabs. But I continued for a little bit longer with some extra resources before I got to here, in which case this is basically as far as the glowstone goes. I'm going to need to farm a significant amount of glowstone to continue the path any further than where that is. But this is the long length that I've currently got, and over the entire roof section, the next thing that I'm going to want to do is go through all the way up to here, put in signs, in which case I managed to count this out, and this currently, at its capacity, can hold about, if I remember correctly, a little over 500 to 600 signs. So, that is hopefully going to be enough to sustain for a while. It's still twice the number of episodes that I have, so at minimum I'm going to wind up having to spend another anniversary having to expand this. But I'm going to need to get a whole bunch of signs in place, so I'm going to need to farm some wood, get that all the way out here, and then put all of those signs going all the way, full length of this tunnel. So I'm going to go through and begin getting that wood and placing them, and I'll be back with you guys with that extension finished. Alright, I have now gone through the entirety of the hall here, so all of the part that is blocked up and expanded, I have gone through and have began putting in all of the wooden signs. I also repaired all of the broken ones. There was a broken thing along this stretch along here, if I remember correctly. But since then, I have now put in all of the signs going all the way through, all the way up until this little break here. In which case, they stretch all the way up to the stone bricks that I have placed. So, I will now try to be keeping signs on the wall as I expand this tunnel outwards. Probably won't need to do it for at least another year. Well, actually, if math continues, I won't have to do it for another 4 years. As it is doubles, so... But with all of that still nice and set, I still have to go through and put in all of the episodes that I have yet to update in the hall here, because if you notice, it only goes to episode 183. Well, we are now on episode 210, meaning I'm going to expand up to 209 because I'm not going to record this episode until it has been recorded. So, I now need to go through and begin putting in those signs, in which case it's fairly easy. I just have to keep the formatting in mind, in which case episode name, and then the date on which it was uploaded. So now after doing all of that, I just have to go along this hall. I believe in total this will be, what, 7 to 90, then it will be 20 from there. So it's going to wind up being 27 episodes. So I just got to do 27. Yeah, not that bad. In which case, 1 minus that even. So only 26. So I'm just going to go through down this hall and quickly update those for you guys. And then I'll be right back. Alright, I've gone through and have written up the sign. So previously, this was the last one, 183. And as you can see, it goes down the full line of all of the episodes I've done. So we go through the 90s and finishing up the 80s, all the way into the 200s, and over here is where today's episode would be placed, right here, because 209's over here, and then 210 would be right over here. So I'm probably going to have to wind up changing this after I release this episode. But I now have all of the signs nice and up. So I'm completely up to date on this tunnel, and this tunnel is going to be able to handle a capacity twice the number that I have uploaded. More than that, matter of fact. Like, I need to upload another 40 episodes for it to even be considered double capacity. So I'm good for quite some time on this tunnel. But give it another 4 years and I'm probably going to have to completely extend it again. So, with all of that now nice and said, that is actually probably going to be doing it for today's episode. Thank you for so many of you guys sticking around for me for like all of this time. This has been a wild journey. I've been doing so much in this world, and I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it. 4 years. Ooh, man. But, with all of that now nice and said, I do hope that you guys enjoyed today's episode, and matter of fact, I hope you guys return for me for future episodes. It's been 4 years, I hope you guys continue liking what I'm doing. And if you guys, matter of fact, want to see me work on anything in particular, I have 4 years of things built up to be working on, so if you guys have anything in particular you want to see me work on, please be sure to tell me. I have so many things going on at a time, and if you have anything new you want to see me work on, please tell me. I am always fascinated to hear your guys' ideas. But with all that now nice and said, that is going to be doing it for today's episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys here in the next one. So long. See ya. Bye. Pa.